What's up guys, it's Canadian, and today we're doing another OWL Zarya analysis. We've been seeing Zarya so much in Stage 2, which is amazing. King's Row definitely being her most preferred map through a lot of these matches. We'll be looking at another King's Row map here. We're going to be looking at San Francisco Shock's attack, I believe, so I messed up a bit. But Danteh does end up playing the Zarya, so we're going to be looking at his positioning, target selection, ability usage, see what he does, and maybe what we can learn from. Alright, 4.7. Wow, I did it. Let's get into it.
It's looked a little bit better with Surefour compared to with Asher. Well,
Quick note, so the last couple times Shock have run Zarya, they have put Baby Bay on the Zarya, which I have talked about at length in my previous videos analyzing Baby Bay Zarya. So I am glad to see that they are swapping those roles. They're putting Baby Bay on the Roadhog, which is, in my mind, has a much more DPS minded sort of role in the team, right? Get kills with your abilities, etc. Really hook whoever you want. And they're putting Danteh on the Zarya. So let's see if he can outdo his partner.
This is coming out of the garage here, San Francisco.
Interesting. I've never seen anyone go through that door before.
Try to run right over the gladiators.
All right, let's look at the team comps real quick. We got a pretty standard dive versus death ball. So, I'm sorry, quad tank. Excuse me, quad tank coming out of the San Francisco Shock.
Fisher on the side.
They're going right to the point.
Right now is jumping back.
All right, both bubbles out from Danteh. Don't know how I feel about the first one.
Gonna try to run right over the gladiators and see what they can do.
I mean, he did hear the micro missiles go off, which is what I think is prompting this bubble. So, the second one, the first one, the projected barrier makes sense, but the personal, I don't know. The personal's a little iffy because he was standing behind his Reinhardt.
This is where you want to be with the quad tank, hiding behind the Reinhardt shield and putting the pressure onto the point itself. Yeah, you come through the hotel.
I mean, alright, well, Danteh is focusing on the Zarya. We see, we saw, Dante's laser beam going in that direction, so that's good. It's so hard to see Danteh, honestly. He's personal shielding, but I missed, maybe he took damage from whatever damage source it was. I want melt this Diva mech, I believe. Alright, he's going for it. Bubble onto Nomi, who's full HP. I don't know about that. I probably would have been looking to bubble Nevix, in all honesty.
Well, he saved Sleepy too. Sleepy was zoned off inside the building.
I don't know. I really feel like Danteh wasn't putting as much emphasis on hitting Diva mech. Like when he flew out here, I mean, don't get me wrong, Baby Bay blew up the Diva mech himself, but this is alt charge that didn't go to Danteh. I mean, it's a pretty clean take from Shock. I say that as they haven't taken it yet, but oh, wow, some really fast ultimates here. 1 minute you've got Graviton. I'm sorry. In 1 minute you've got a Dragon Blade, a Sound Barrier, and a Transcendence. So Hydration's really weak. Danteh get to clean up that kill? Nope, Transcendence saves him. I like this bubble onto Nomi here, because Nomi he got sped up and then his Lucio retreated, so Nomi's kind of caught out a little bit. Yeah, right here. So the bubble onto him after he's 58% HP to help him get out.
Is it going to be enough? The Gladiators starting to push San Francisco back a little bit here.
Ooh, that would have been an amazing kill. I think a little bit of target selection.
Is it going to be enough?
Right here, Danteh is shooting at the Winston, but then he stops shooting at the Winston. So I don't know. This seems way better because, like, again, Fisher just used Leap, right? So he can't get away. He's a much bigger target. You're pretty charged. I really feel like you shoot at this because Genji, like we just see, he'll just dash away.
I mean, Bishu is still not there neither.
Again, another no leap from Fisher. So both tanks right here, prime for the taking for Danteh.
So they're buying time.
That's a feels bad. He got played by Fisher.
Oh, and that shatter a little bit here. I mean, Bishu is still not there. Neither is.
What was he planning on hitting? All right, he wanted to hit Big Goose in Hydration, but Fisher with a great reactionary bubble.
Time.
Bubble onto Nomi to help him and fight this front line.
That was big, good shield from Fisher.
Okay, the target focus finally onto the Diva. Really good there. Melts the mech. Now he needs to 180 and kill this Winston.
And now he's gonna pop the
Ooh. Oh no. Okay, don't react too much. Don't react too much. Just analyze the grab. Just talk about the grab like a normal person. Okay. Let's see here. So he melted the Diva mech, which is good, but I wanted him to turn onto the Winston, ulting his team behind. He wanted to grab right here to catch these 3 squishies, but he got booped up by Big Goose, which messed up his aim, I believe, and made it miss. Yeah, right there. He fires it right as Big Goose boops him, so really not his fault. Just a good play by Big Goose to kind of interrupt the aiming of this Graviton.
He's gonna pop the Primal Rage, once again pushing San Francisco back. Graviton gets used, but there's a sound barrier there. There's no follow-up. And so far, so
wow, they're actually managing to hold this quad tank. I'm surprised.
All the way back to spawn now. And that was a pretty impressive hold for Gladiators.
I mean, the San Francisco Shock fell apart when it came to communication there in the clutch. They use the Shatter, they get nothing. They use the Graviton, they get nothing. And when you have this Slambulance, you have to get value out of your CC.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Shaz has another he's building a Transcendence a minute.
Gonna send him self-destruct here. We've got the Transcendence out for the Gladiators.
Hang on, well, we saw Danteh here for a second. He was on the Diva mech, which is good. But then right here, self-destruct comes out of Nevix. Right here, I'm not sure what he's shooting at. I don't know where he went, but pretty easy to farm trans against Quantank. That's true.
They're coming back in with the sound barrier. They're going in. 5v6 it looks like.
Aw, hydration messed up. He had the reflect, but he dashed too far. Good hook from Baby Bay. Yeah, he tried to dash reflect, but he dashed too far. Genmu, welcome to the stream. How was your day? Welcome back. I'm glad. Good to see you.
5v6 it looks like. Sureford down. Maybe an opportunity. Baby Bay looks so
Where's
good
Danteh?
Push,
Alright, Dante's over there near hotel.
The rest of the way out. They've got 2 ticks. All they need is a bit more time.
61. Okay, you need another Earth Shatter here. Fisher finally switching to the Reinhardt.
On the point.
Fisher's coming back in.
Yep, alright, that was pretty straightforward just to win this fight. Earth Shatter 2.
There's a good shatter for you.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed now.
Now, that remember we were talking about in our last review on stream that you want to Earth Shatter first before grab so that your Reinhardt can then build another Earth Shatter off of your grab. So I'm like that we're seeing that out of the San Francisco Shock. Not that they had them at the same time anyway, but the fact that they're either hopefully actively thinking about that before they get a Graviton.
They can complete the cleanup, and they do. They've got the payload rolling. So a bit of a tricky situation there for a little while, but San Francisco still takes point A pretty quick.
I do, but Sureforce's still back at the payload. He may stall this out right now because everyone else, except for Dak, is with the rest of the Shock in the streets. So
yeah, you could try.
Sureforce's still back there. He's standing on the payload right now.
The picture-in-picture that they started doing is really good.
Yeah, that's just annoying, man. I mean, you try to push up, you try to get that position.
Ooh, he got really lucky here. Danteh bubbled super early.
Annoying, man.
Like, look how early this bubble is. And then they gave him the energy. So, kind of unlucky there for Gladiators.
Allows the Gladiators to get back in their spot.
Amazing bubble. Really good use of the bubble there. Obviously protecting Nomi from the shatter.
Transcendence coming in.
Wait for the Transcendence to end, and then you have grab whole hog.
That's right. Danteh has that Graviton Surge. Going to go ahead and use it. Transcendence coming in.
I don't even see the Diva on the screen. Where is Bishu? Okay, Bishu's right here. He's still back there. Looks like this is Bishu right here, right in front of him. And then he's turning away. How does he
As
eat
that
this?
Graviton Surge gonna go ahead and use it.
I have no idea how Bishu ate that. Bishu flew in, then had his back to him, then 180s and eats the grab. That's not even, wow, that's just really, Bishu just outplayed him right there, honestly. I mean, as if you're Zarya, you're like, oh, Diva's flying the wrong direction. She won't eat this, but man, he 180s and ate that grab, which feels bad.
Can they follow up on that at all? They've got the coalescence. Where the kills though, Fissure does go down on the Gladiator
Diva.
side. He's on the Reinhardt now.
Diva, yeah, there you go.
With a charged up Zarya, gonna
37% already to the next Graviton.
roast Bishu, and they maybe have a chance to
What?
push it.
Oh, I thought they had a kill.
Coalescence. Where the kills though, Fissure does
Yeah, it's
go
5-5.
down on the Gladiator side.
Still, they're 4.5 versus 5. All right, I could see this. I could see this. Fisher died, and they lost Diva Mech, but they still have 4.5 versus 5. So, okay, this beat makes more sense. I'm getting off now. Bye, chat, everyone. See you, Toasty. Have a good day, man.
Push this hydration on the Junkrat now.
Yeah, that beat made a lot more
Trying to
sense.
break that tank line, and maybe, just maybe, they're getting a couple kills to do just that.
Ooh.
I love the switch to the Junkrat, though. We haven't seen a ton of Junkrat today, despite the fact that he's still very strong. And he's particularly strong against tank-heavy composition because of how fast you can get that Riptire up over and over and over again. Make sure you kill their supports immediately afterwards. Also great at busting through these Reinhardt shields.
True enough. Sound barrier, San Francisco getting aggressive. Here comes a Riptire. Can they stop it? Little bit
okay.
of damage onto the tanks here.
Using the Earth Shatter from Nomi, which, I mean, honestly, is pretty fat. He caught both healers in that, but he got sped up by his team, and they're not able to follow up.
True enough. Sound barrier.
Someone got stuck in a trap, too.
San Francisco getting aggressive. Here comes a Riptire.
That is super unfortunate. Also, actually, there's no follow-up because Fisher, who was not in the Shatter, he counter-shatters. So, really good play there by Fisher to counteract Nomi's Shatter with his own. And then the sound barrier comes out, saves him from the Riptire. So this is a pretty even fight right now.
Little bit of damage.
Oh, the Transcendence to turn the fight in the Gladiator's favor.
Tanks here. They've got Nomi low, and there goes Stack. Nomi falls as well. He had nearly no health.
Oh, die, Danteh. You have so much energy. Rip, he died. Yeah, I couldn't see any Zarya play in that fight, unfortunately.
Nomi hit a 3-man Earth Shatter, and it looked like it was going to be disastrous for the Gladiators, but the counter of the Riptire forced the shock back so they couldn't take advantage
No, it was the counter Earth Shatter,
of
Monty.
the crowd control, and that made a
Fisher Earth
massive
Shattered
difference
back.
in
That's
that
why they
fight.
couldn't follow up.
Got Baby Base swapping over to that Pharah to try to take advantage of the back.
This is Baby Base's third hero this match. Or, I'm sorry, this attack, excuse me.
The Junkrat's gonna have a tough time handling it. We'll see what he can do. Gladiators.
They're gonna have Grav here. And the Gladiators have no defense ultimates. So Danteh just needs to get a decent Grav with decent follow-up, and this should be a win for the San Francisco Shock.
Just deciding they're gonna go aggressive here, trying to ignore the Pharah as best they can. Ooh, hydration, a little bit of trouble. Binku slow as well.
The thing about triple tank and Pharah, though, is you have some barriers on the side of the Gladiators. You don't need to deal with the Pharah. You can just use the Pharah chip damage to get your support ultimates up instead.
Hydration.
My God, dude, he's getting so many ults.
On the high ground. Riptire looking for victims. And he gets a D-Mech onto Nevix. All right, that is something.
That's great value.
A Baby Bay low taken out long range by Bishu. Just
Trying to
slow
just
enough
farm energy
to
here.
finish him off.
I mean, what do? You can't throw yourself off on this map if you're Nevix. You basically just have to stand there, late kill from Shaz. The Saggers on King's Row.
Oh, this is brutal.
Oh, man.
Hydration up on
This
the
is
high
not
ground
looking
now,
good for
just
the Shock.
Trying to keep Gladiators pinned down into spawn, and now there's only a minute left for Shock. They need to get
Alright, they have
something
Grab
going here
Barrage
in a hurry.
combo, but
So
they
he has
waited too
that
long, and
Valkyrie
Gladiators
right
have
there. That's
both
a
of their
big
defense
change where he's
ultimates.
not going to get the instant resurrections
65
anymore, so
energy.
you can't just charge in
You can use...
blindly.
I was about to say you can use a personal shield here to keep to boost your energy to 100, and then use the projected barrier to really protect
Change where
someone.
he's not going to get the instant resurrections anymore, so you can't just charge in blind.
I don't know. I don't know if that was necessary because now you just use 2 barriers to get 40 energy, which is 50% value.
But Fisher a little bit too low, isolated from the rest
Oh no, you get trapped. Uh-oh. There's no support ults. You're
of his
dead.
team. And that's gonna
That's an unfortunate trap because he was about to grab with no shield from Fisher.
be bad. Danteh does go down. Bishu with a kill.
My god, Shaz is just going off, dude. So many
This
transcendences.
The Gladiators can push this one back. They've got a lot of ults to work with. Maybe Bay with that barrage himself. And he's going to go and use it. Oh, Shaz gets destroyed here.
He made the best of it
Bishu
with no
debacked,
Zarya.
And San Francisco on the back of Dak's sound barrier wins the fight. They will push that payload a bit longer.
Prefers buying so much time. Oh man.
Right now, even though he merely has this Riptire, probably not.
I think you keep it, yeah.
I think he's going to keep it, and they're going to come back with 5 ultimates right now. Shock are going to have to play their hearts out and get a massive.
There is not going to be any follow-up on this Graviton.
That's the idea. You try to Graviton before they can stop you from getting contesting the payload, rather. Danteh Diva, though.
Only 35 charge.
Gladiators have just been... Oh my god.
Diva, though.
Only 35 charge. It's going to be difficult.
He's not respecting... See, this is when people tell me that Diva cannot eat projectiles through walls. I actually want to test that because this is what appears to be twice now where Danteh is just literally shoving the Graviton onto the payload and it's still getting absorbed by Diva. So here's what I think you do as Danteh, right? When Diva's here, you go over here to try and get a grab. And even if you just pressure her so Diva has to play back here, then it opens up this side for your team. But
They're coming in now. Graviton does get used. I think
oh man.
that might have got neat. Oh, and there's the double kill. He gets Sleepy and Danteh. Huge play from Hydration. And that's a massive fight
Bishu
for the
just
Gladiators. They'll win it right here.
destroyed Danteh. In all honesty, Bishu destroyed Danteh. I mean, this is we've only been looking at this for 20 minutes, and honestly, there's really not that much. We saw some good shields. I think the biggest problem for Danteh is target selection. He needed to prioritize the enemy tanks a lot more because they were jumping into his team, going out of position. Like there was like multiple times there's a Winston right behind him and he's shooting at something else. Like if you take out that Winston, you take out that Diva, the rest of the fight will be a lot easier. But he's too focused. Again, maybe it's the DPS mindset. They are too focused on killing the enemy squishies first, like most DPS like to do. So I think that's the biggest thing here, and then just not respecting Bishu, really, like, either, like, Bishu just straight disrespected Danteh here. He's like, oh, you're flexing to Zarya? Well, let me play my main hero Diva and just crush your flex Zarya, because he ate 2 grabs. The first grab by Danteh wasn't even Dante's fault, right? He got booped by Lucio, which can happen in an instant. There's no tell when Lucio's going to boop you, so that was a great play by Big Goose and just unlucky for Danteh. But the 2 grabs after that, just no respect for the Diva, right? If anything, he could have waited for Diva to flash Matrix and then grab in the 1 second cooldown between turning it back on. That's what he should have. If he wants to grab while Diva's still in mech, you have to grab in between that small window where she cannot turn it back on. And I think that's a lesson he's going to learn very quickly after this match. So the barrier, it's hard to see. It's really hard to see Zarya barriers in this like spectator cam, but we saw some good ones, right? Protecting people from charges, enabling engages. But it's too hard to tell what his preferred style is. Again, most Zaryas in the OWL do prefer that high charge, hard carry style. So I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that's mostly what he was going for. But Danteh, man, just gotta watch out for that Diva. Defense Matrix has a 1 second cooldown between uses. I would use that in the future. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this. Thanks for watching. Not sure if this will end up on YouTube. We'll see. If it does, check out my other OWL analyses on my YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch and watch these live. You can check out my Twitter where I announce all those sorts of things. Or you can come to my Discord and post Zarya appearances you want me to analyze on stream. I hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching and have a good one. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. Check out these 2 other videos on the left hand side and be sure to subscribe by clicking that button on the right. If you like all of this stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and of course YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Again, thanks so much for watching guys and have a good one.